Hello everybody, it's May 22nd, 2023. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. First up, what I said on Friday. I wasn't able to do a video on Friday. As I said, I was at an event this past weekend, so I was unable to do that video, but it really didn't matter. So I posted this little notice here in my Discord group saying, hey, I can't do a video, but it probably doesn't matter much because it was really just chopping in that X wave all week. I said I can drop at any point to that box, but it would look prettier as a C of X into the 27.5 to 28.6 region before it continued downwards. So that was my main expectation, as long as above 26.3. We are seeing it kind of pump now, probably up into this region that I've been expecting. So that's cool. That's good news. I was long from like 26.6, give or take. And during this ridiculous action here, I just jumped out in profit, small profit there, just because I just didn't want to deal with it. It was getting way too choppy for my liking. So my main play is really probably just to try to short in this region anyway. So we're approaching that now. And this should be our X wave, our C of X, because I think, as I said, in the best case scenario for the bulls, we would see a Y wave down here somewhere into this larger yellow box. This move here didn't get it. That's when I wrote this note. It didn't hit the larger yellow box, so we may get a WXY. That's what we're seeing play out, I believe. So this being our W, or sorry, this whole thing being our W, right? So we've got ABC of W here. We've got ABC of X into this region, probably happening right now. And then we should see an ABC of Y down. And again, that's in the best case scenario for the bulls. It is certainly possible that we see the red bearish scenario take over instead, where we actually see it kind of crash through that area in 5 waves. That is 100% possible. So we'll just have to wait and see how the action continues to form to decide if that is going to be the case or not. But let's zoom into the micro action here. We have our fib extension drawn from this A to this B, and the main area we're looking for right here is between the 618 and the 1236 as a rejection zone for C of X. This action has been very, very choppy, so I can't promise exactly where it's going to go in that box. It's possible this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we kind of hit the upper end of that. It's also possible this is not a C wave and is in fact another WXY, meaning this would just be 3 waves up and could hit the lower end of that box. But regardless, this box is danger. I would be surprised if it got through that box, but it's not necessarily bullish if it does. I still don't really see anything extraordinarily bullish to hang our hats on. Certainly this action off of the low is junk. It's all 3 waves, so main expectation has to be lower, at least to this yellow box. And certainly don't see anything impulsive from, let's say, this low, off the 25,850 low. That is not an impulse right there. That looks, again, like a 3-wave move up, a 3-wave move over, and now we're getting either a 3-wave move up or a 5-wave move up to finish off. Doesn't really matter, but again, this box realistically is the main zone here for likely rejection for Bitcoin. So as far as like stopping out goes, I probably just am not gonna stop. The only way that I would potentially stop out would be if I saw this just really go bonkers through that danger zone. Then I may consider, it should pull back at that point a bit. I might consider just getting out to de-risk anyway, because then we might see a push up to like 30. That could be a 5-wave like diagonal. Then that might change the picture a little bit. I still wouldn't be fully convinced the bulls were back, but it would be enough to make me try to jump out at break even, as I said, if it did crash through that. But I view that as a pretty low likelihood. But you never know with this market what's going to happen. It has been extremely choppy and fraught with danger. So doing nothing is certainly a valid and probably smart choice. But I am willing to bet a little bit on this short anyway. You know, it's not going to be super high leverage. I'm going to have plenty of wiggle room to kind of play with and decide, you know, if it does go too high, to decide if I want to get out as it comes back down. All right, but that's my main thesis here, is that we're going to see 27.5 to 28.7, give or take, as a rejection zone. Main area is 28.2. That's the 1.0 extension. And then we'll see a move down from there. And once we do find a top, then we'll have a new fib extension to deal with. That'll give us a new kind of ideal target, likely in this 21.8 to 23 region. Looks like at this point the most likely area, but we'll have to wait and see where this ends up topping out and go from there. All right, everybody, I think that's all I have for you. So I will talk to you on Friday. I am probably going to be able to do a video this Friday, but if the action remains just choppy and ugly, there might not be a point. So if I skip another video, that might be why. I might take a little vacation on that. But hopefully I'll talk to you guys then. Hopefully we'll have some more action to talk about. All right, everybody, have a good week. Talk to you later.